And if you can't tell from the thing, I'm changing games because screw my Minecraft Waterworld. Ugh. So, Jerry, you were talking about what? Colorado's on fire or burning or I don't know. It didn't sound good. It's killing me. In all honesty, I mean, I don't know how longer after New Year itself streaming, so.
It's that time again.
Operator, messages have arrived in your inbox.
Thank you, thank you. You like the new texture pack I put on for Minecraft? It's amazing, huh? No, I'm like I said, I really don't feel like diving for something that isn't even down there, and I really, like I said, every time I make a like Minecraft, like it's always throws me in the freaking middle of the ocean with a like, just I ain't dealing with it right now. So I was like, yeah, it was either hop on
If I may
this
say,
or
operator,
hop
your
on
chosen
Destiny, and I
warframe
was just like,
suits you.
I don't know. I was planning on playing Destiny tomorrow, so. And I'm kind of waiting for some games, like, I think it's February or March is Sky Climbers. I'm kind of curious about that game. This would be like I would say, probably a bit of Minecraft-esque thing, but meets like Pokemon, meets like a city builder type thing. Like, I don't know, it seemed interesting enough. And there's also, you're also a class, like, so you have skills yourself, so curious to see how that plays out. But that'll be early access stuff, so who knows if all that stuff will be there and to what capacity. Dying for Lost Ark. Yeah, I want to play Lost Ark. Yeah, I was asking earlier, like, there's no other, like, try out, like, play dates before the release, is there? Besides the, what, three or so day head start? Okay, I didn't see anything when I was looking at the page for it, but wasn't sure. Survival, mobile defense. Phobos.
remember the old
Phobos is
war,
a sergeant.
operator?
Yeah, we'll definitely
Order
do that
seems to have misplaced those memories.
first. Gonna be free to play at launch anyway. Just try it then and decide after if you value enough to buy a phone. Yeah, and honestly, that's why I was like, I'd like to get a founder's pack, but the only thing enticing in it is, besides all the cosmetics, is the 3-day or 5-day head start. But it's gonna. I mean, no offense to them. I'll be surprised if it isn't. But most games with those, it's like so many people are gonna be hitting it. The 3-day head start just wouldn't be worth it if I even have time, to play it during that 3-day moment, which I have no clue at
They
this
have
point.
just shut down all systems.
I was like,
And sending
yeah.
life support capsules your way.
While I am enticed by it, it's just. Okay, you can open the door. Honestly, I would love like an MMORPG. I really liked
Tenno, prepare for life support.
all those heroes or whatever. Every year they changed it when they last year before they went business / didn't get their contract renewed. It was, of course, just Marvel Heroes, but before it was like,
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it.
so they changed it with the year. So, yeah, I'll be interested because it looks like Lost Arks MSA, MMO in the style of like Black Desert. Have loads of freedom. Yeah, honestly, I really enjoy it.
Get ready for a capsule.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I have heard a couple of like the horror stories of things that
Well, well, well. Looks like some serious crud is going down out there. Here's to you, anonymous troublemaker.
I've delivered
Yeah, it's a
another
shame
life
how that
support
all-
capsule.
played out.
Life support activated. Support incoming. Sentient scouts. If they detect it, fighters will soon attack. The sentient is onto you. Look out for troopers. Another life support capsule is now available. Extraction is available if you need it. Sentient fighters can adapt to your attacks. Hit them with something else.
Yeah, I did hear about the whole sexual harassment stuff and like, was it the head guy that was there? And okay. Sexual harassment stuff.
You exist to
It
strike.
made the
Extraction
blade
is ready.
meltdown look
The
like a
lesson
power trip.
ends.
Yeah. Honestly, it's like, yeah, the head guy at, what was it, Gazillion that did it? Thought he did it. He had a lot of stuff like that and seemed like a horrible person. And, you know, people were saying, because at that time, I think Disney was just acquired Marvel, and it was like they weren't renewing that contract, and they said, oh, it had nothing to do with that. It's like, really? Didn't help it. It was just a shame that it affected the devs, and I mean, while it did affect the people that were at fault, you know, I'm sure they unfortunately bounced back, and it has more effect on like the devs. Like you said, some didn't get a paycheck. It's just,
Your enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned.
Attack us and we will counter.
oh, they took, I was saying, they,
We have got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Makes me mad always the people on bottom doing the heavy lifting getting screwed over the waist. Yeah. And it's like the worst part was the people that like, cause like what's that kind of the thing of like all like the Me Too stuff of like how like this guy's being
Still
horrible
working on it.
to like
Continue to
female
defend.
devs and stuff like that, which you know, it's not only hurting the whole development studio, not saying when they ship before or something, but it's also hurting devs in that, like the female devs in that situation. It's, yeah, it was just, yeah. That's if I remember correctly. Like I said, it's been a while since that one happened, but in any case, when it's, what about,
We are finished here. Move on.
other boss of Nintendo that gave us package pay, they didn't have to fire anyone, got big points. Oh, good.
Location
aware of that.
reached.
That's
Drop
good.
me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno.
Yeah, sadly,
This will take a moment.
probably wouldn't see that too often. Yeah, people, I've earned it. It's like, you earned getting that much gross pay. Find that hard to believe.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Luckily, I killed him first.
Allow me to optimize your combat strategy.
Oh. So I didn't want to happen. That's why I hate mobile defenses. Especially with higher levels. But that's why the boss of Nintendo that gave up half his pay didn't have to find anyone, got big points with me. Even though I think they still need to improve working conditions. Asset that fires people in spite of record profits. Yeah. Good old Sergeant.
We need to find the VIP and take them down. Do not let the target escape.
They'll have plenty of robotics. Corpus never fight for themselves.
What if they rework the Sergeant? And the new enemy is, what's his face? The guy from the New War.
Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
I'm about to so maybe gonna take a V or something. I want to say Vor, but I know that's wrong.
Say what you want. We're still coming for you.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
Oh, yeah, now I get Stalker.
The inbox has messages for the operator.
Mm-hmm.
Anything about orders in there?
Will you help us, Tenno? And our cause?
We need to destroy the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols. Your target is the system mainframe. Deliver the payload. Target found. Destroy it. That's it. Now get out of there.
About to go out this way. I don't know why it's in this way. Like already 1,000 homes. have been burned. Oh yeah, that's right. In Boulder, Colorado area from wildfires. Jeez. More wildfires. And actually, now that you're saying Boulder, Colorado, like, I think I remember seeing something like it trending about Boulder, and I didn't put two and two together when you were bringing up Colorado. So I think I heard a little bit about it, but yeah, it's just... Man. Now, only reason the burn is there's nothing here. I was just gonna say, because you know, I remember you constantly talking about the heat and stuff, but it's like I don't even want to like utter the words just because it's like I wouldn't want it to happen to anyone. It's just like I was gonna say, do they know? Is it just through heat this time, or is it like, you know, how we were saying like California's banned fireworks, but you know, the kind of like meme goes around. It's like got started by like one of the wildfires got started by you know, a gender reveal party where like
You are here to find our target.
I guess do
and
they
bring them to
know the
extraction point. Happy hunting.
source, I guess, for the cause,
Will you help us, Tenno?
if there was one,
And our
or was it just
cause?
natural?
The Grenier deteriorate over time. Is that what makes them violent?
Target located. Bring them in.
They haven't looked into it much, just saw headlines.
Mission complete.
Yeah,
The captain has
say,
been
I
escorted to the extraction
saw
point.
even-
Well done.
Because I remember seeing a couple of headlines and I didn't even think of.
I will consider what I've learned from the skirmish.
As I should look, since I had an uncle in Colorado, but I don't think he's anywhere near Boulder. No. Yeah, it's like I don't know what's better or worse, because it's like if it's natural, you know, that doesn't mean it definitely means nothing good for the environment, because like these are happening more and more. It's like, but if it's the stupidity of man, well, there's that force of nature has no bounds.
Acts of defiance. Acts of generosity.
Yeah, septocious. What am I doing?
Your calculated survival probability is encouraging. Good luck.
Okay, you're looking for the mainframe. It's critical that you deliver the payload to that location.
Probably took me longer to get through there, but you know, foul points.
Your target is this location's computer system. Find and access the terminals. Your target is the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols. That's the reactor. Expose its core and destroy it. That's it. Now get out of here.
Maybe that's what I should do after I do the syndicates is maybe see if I can run a couple of the elite sanctuary onslaughts to get a bogus.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Your calculated survival probability is encouraging. Good luck.
All right, let's get to work.
Target located. Bring them in. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
I was wondering if I need to work on the closest for anything.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
It is time for those against us to pay.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. Mission complete. The captain has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Ooh, peanut butter filled M&Ms. Yeah. I have not had those in a while, but they're always a treat. It just seems like when people don't know any better, they get plain M&Ms, which, I mean, hey, if that's all you got, that's all you got. It seems like everyone I know always goes after peanut M&Ms, which I don't mind. They're good. But it's like every time I have peanut butter M&Ms, like, man, I forget how good these are. So then they came out with those caramel ones. That's just unfair.
On it like paint.
Oh yeah, those are good too. And there's brownie filled ones. What are you? What? Oh, making it tough, Anjiro. I'm supposed to be trying to lose more weight.
Attention all ships, detecting echoes. Stay alert. Could be caused by Tenno void masks.
Brownie filled ones and a glass of milk to die for. Sounds so good.
This is a
God, I did not even know that.
Destroy all specimens as quickly as possible. In this chaos, the true creatures.
I don't know those were a thing. How you lose weight and still feed yourself. You go do a massive long workout at the gym. Feed yourself to one of those single serve snack packs once a month. Ugh. I wish I could have that kind of self-control. I'm the type of person that I'm fine if it's not in the house. Like hearing about it, it's like, oh, those do sound good. If they're in the house, they're all getting eaten at night. Or I will try my darndest, which is very bad. But if they're not in the house, oh, it sounds good, but I don't have the urge, you know. Not gonna be midnight shopping for them or something.
Enter the conduit now.
Back to it.
Hunter, you are running out of
I
time.
was gonna say, what happens if I don't get back to it? I never.
Conduit.
They don't keep in the house, just buy one after work. Okay. See, that's the problem. Then you're paying like arm and leg for it. It's like, first, I want the best deal possible. The best deal is buying like 5 million at a time. Yeah, and then, you know. I learned that with my mom, we can't keep any sweets in the house. Only for low blood sugar, she will eat it all. Ugh. Yeah, it sounds like how I would you know, how I am, but just calls you. Whispers. It's like the One Ring. Calling you, man. The only way to stop it is by eating every sweet. It upsets me a lot because I can control myself. Yeah, I don't know how I don't know how people like you do it, man. Where it's like you'll buy it, you have like one, and then you won't touch it for like months. It's like you disgust me. I'm sure you're the type of person where you're like, oh, look, those have been sitting back there for like a month. Oh, I forgot about those. I go, and she gets all pissed if I buy something just for me and keep it in my room. I need to start writing the name on the food. See, that's the thing. I would appreciate someone here for me, like, because yeah, as soon as I know it's in the house. Like if I'm helping someone with the groceries or something, or like, cause yeah, then I always start hunting for it. It's like you hit it somewhere. So yeah, if you hit it in your room, like in your room and I didn't see it enter, it's like I don't have that itch. As soon as I know, like I said, I'm sure you're the type of person where it's like, they'll be in the cupboard and, oh yeah, I bought this like a month ago. Oh man, pretty crazy. Whereas I will find a wrapper, be like, oh yeah, I remember, you know, getting those a month ago, eating them in a day, and leaving the wrapper there. You know what? Easy to control when I became a diabetic. I see it more as medicine when I'm having a low than a snack now. Okay.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone.
I'm snack hungry. I get actual food now. Fruit or a small half sandwich. Honestly, when I was dieting, I definitely, I was originally on my diet. I definitely got really out of it. And then, once again, like I said, people in my household started getting those snacks and definitely just temptation fell off the wagon. Did it again.
A new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
Alright, like I said, my hat's off to you. I wish I had that kind of stuff. I just kind of have that unhealthy relationship with food where comfort thing what the shit. Gotta kind of remind myself of how much better I felt when I did lose. I get back to that. It is what it is, right?
Conduit is open. Go now.
I'm good, Pogo Gamer. I mean, maybe I'll check out some of their stuff. It's pretty good. Yeah, right now I'm not like allowed them or anything like that. So if they're, you know, full group of people, you know, their content's good, definitely check them out. Honestly, if they got 9K, they're doing pretty good already, I would say. Hey, Tavik, how are you tonight, man? I'm doing well. I mean, was trying a little bit of Minecraft earlier, and God, like I was saying earlier, it was putting me in Waterworld, man. It's like, when I died and I was trying to get my stuff, and Angier was teasing me. And then at that point, my mic went out, so I had to restart my computer, and at that point I was just like, I'm not making this my night, I'm just trying to get back to my stuff.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone.
It's the portal, so I was like,
Specimens must experience
I'll hop into
unmatched
Warframe.
strength. Increase your effort.
Something to do, right? What are you up to tonight? Ooh. Oh, that's... Oh, it's that one. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to ride that out for another minute. Got a good amount of
You exceed expectations. You are far more exciting and complex than any specimen in my sanctuary.
I forgot that is a good way to probably get relics too. So you're getting cruddy seeds for Minecraft? Yeah. I just never got good seeds. It's just I mean, it's kind of cool with the I'm using some data packs with different terrain generation, and it's a couple cool ones like from that, but it's like, yeah, but yeah, I just hate the ocean, man. Not much, just chilling. Well, that's good. Well, I'm glad you're chilling with us. Yeah, just decided to maybe do a little stream, bring in the new year, which we're about halfway out, half an hour out. But let's buy some anything good from the relics. What he means is he's a green horde land lover instead of a salty sea dog. I was gonna say if you're playing vanilla, junk base. Oh yeah. Oh, I guess. Yeah, I'm using data packs, which, and the reason I like the data packs is it, you know, it adds a little different flair to it. But it also, like, if you did it on a server or something, it doesn't require everybody to download all the mods. So I don't know. I always kind of consider it different than mods, but there are modifications to the game. So, but yeah, I just feel like it's so much better than. I mean, well, quality's kind of hit or miss. But I think that's just because data packs are newer. But there are a couple good ones. Like, if you look up, I think the mod with the terrain generation, if you look it up, it's Terralith 2.0. Some of the biomes that they put in there are pretty freaking beautiful looking.
These are our best deals. You scratch our backs, we'll scratch yours.
With these, you may punish our enemies. Our enemies will fear you with that.
Yeah, that was good. No love on that. Over from Aya.
I've been thinking, Operator. I thought you'd want to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with the combination of 118's like cave generation and like the upper area with the Terralith generating, it's pretty nice looking. You're gonna start another new character in BDO tonight. What character you working on? Your third character since the rework patch went live? When did it go live? Because, man, I was in general, I think you have more high level characters in a lifetime. One's gonna be a Meiwa. Isn't that the? Yeah, I'm thinking of the one with the pet thing. I haven't played BDO in a long time. Yeah, oh, it's just so. I like the world. I like the play style. I don't like the economic / crafting system. Like the whole, you know, workers and all that stuff. I don't know. It was katana with a short bow. Oh, okay. Let's say I was trying to think what. Is that the one you played? I don't know. It seems like you haven't played in a while, but man, you knew that one. Ah, awakening its spear. Nice. Yeah, I want to say didn't, and maybe Anjir knows the answer to this. Didn't they kind of help this, like, solidify the story or made it a little bit better? But yeah, it. I know when I think we were starting to play, it was kind of all over the place. But I thought they did some things to help it, like streamline it. Still not great. Okay, I wasn't sure. Historian also made a way to skip it too. Yeah, honestly, a lot of time I didn't even focus on the story all that much because it always seemed like a second, an afterthought. Because especially the design of BDO itself is just kind of this. There's this world. But honestly, the like openness of that game, I always wanted to like kind of do like a play series or type thing of like a like D&D stuff, like your character, basically role play. You still get money even if you don't log in, because I probably have a shit ton waiting for me. The newer regions have better stories. Coming, supposed to have a fully voiced. Oh, wow. I think every once in a while I'll like remember to log in and stuff, and it's like here's millions of silver. And it's like, or whatever. Yeah, is it silver or? It's like I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna throw it in my bank. Did I enjoy New War? Yeah, and honestly, I know a lot of people, and I agree with them, is like, I mean, it's amazing that it was like 5 hours long as like a, compared to like some of the other quest lengths that we've had. But like with, the era thing, I don't know about, like, and also I feel bad for everybody that every time they mention it, they're like, mention something on Twitter, people are like, oh, I'm still farming my necromech because they don't enjoy that game mode or whatever. And it's like, it's required. But it really wasn't. There was no need for it to be there. It was put in there. But this is awesome. And I made this my area. Honestly, if you're thinking you need to level it to run that mission. Oh, you haven't done it yet? I didn't want to spoil it for you. I just... you do, it is a requirement, but you are basically just following someone around a map and shooting every once in a while. Like, you could have did it with your Warframe, but it doesn't let you have your Warframe at that moment. Like, it was just put there to be put there, it feels like. Oh, you haven't done it, but Don't care about spoilers. Okay, but yeah, you're basically just walking around the map when you are actually using it, and it's not like what is it like the what's the game mode that we have, the that uses the necromechs, that not Scarlet Spear, the other sentient thing that they put in the railjack, and I'm sure you guys will, but it's not like where it casts that like barrier that stops you from doing it. Yeah, isn't it I want to say Oculus, but that's Meta's VR thing. But yeah, that's just, I could look here. But I guess spoiler thing is, after you complete it, you can actually park your ship, or your orbiter, and your ship, I guess, or your other ship, because you can finally see the top half of your actual fully fledged ship. But you can actually, this is basically the area that's part of your ship too, so you can actually decorate out here. So it kind of gave us player housing with, you know, a little bit. What is that called? I know there's like one in every. Orphix. There it is. Yeah, we were close with a cult. I was like, I think that's the one of the new types of sentience they put in the Oculus. So maybe that's where I was also getting Oculus and Orphix, where it casts that dome where you can't move into it with your warframe. It doesn't even have that in the mission. It's just like, so while it is required, when you play through it, you'll be like, yeah, it wasn't really needed, or oh, that's right. Haven't done all the railjack stuff either. Now, people have said, and I can't vouch for either way, that it does help having a slightly better ship. Like, you're not going to need, like, you're not going to be needing the Veil Proxima stuff. Sure, it'll probably, you know, make it somewhat easier. But people were saying it can be pretty tough if you had a brand spanking new ship with like no traits or anything put in, which I think we were all talking about that when it first came out, was bare railjack sucked with like all the little quality of lives that were in the first tier. But the railjack parts were pretty cool. I wish you could replay it, but yeah, this is a pretty big spot. But yeah, a lot of people were questioning, like, it feels like it took like a couple leaps, especially with the story stuff. Spot. A way to get over there. And yeah, I think someone perfectly described it. It's like, normally in a game they would be like, please no like filler quest stuff, but people were actually asking for filler where it's like, how did how did we get to this spot? Oh, which space mom did I choose at the end? I did pick Argalus. Which I guess, Tavik, if you didn't know, yeah, basically you get her to come back with you. Basically, long story short, you get her to come back to your side, and from this point forward, she's going to tell you, you know, kind of give like a little like monologue of like, you know, stuff going forward. It's going to, you know, and she basically asks you, what should my name be going forward, in the sense of, because she's going to be the face of the new war, like the new war, like the progression thing. You can pick between, I think it's, and actually you actually get to customize her afterwards. So you can pick Lotus, which this is the default one. You'll get this one, and this is how she'll kind of look, new warish. And then you can pick, so you basically pick, do you want her to be Lotus, Nata, or Margolis? And really, all at this current time, they said that I guess it changed a little bit of the dialogue, and you can go back and actually customize and, you know, dye her colors and all that stuff. But yeah, it's, the interesting thing is, I was testing it when I don't know if it was the first night, because like I said, by that point it was like 2 in the morning. My brain was like kind of fried. If you turn spoiler mode back on, if you have Margolis, it will still have her voice, but leave it blank, like the window like staticky, so it won't show it. But if you switch her back to Lotus, because you can theoretically, you know, even though mine unlocked with Margolis, it gives you the original Lotus skin, so you can actually put her back to Lotus. But I think going forward, whatever one you pick, that's how the story's going to play out. But yeah, there's a couple cool things. I don't want to, you know, spoil everything for you, but you will be doing a good bit of fighting. Well, yeah, I was gonna say you'll be doing a good bit of fighting outside your frame, so just be ready for that. Did you stay a kid or grow up? You're gonna have to play it now since I don't have to grind neck or mech mods. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of how often you're just gonna shoot a couple things and walk around with the guy, with, you know, an NPC, and basically support him and stuff, but it's not that vital. And did I stay a kid or grow up? I picked kid. I'm sure with that, like with Tav, it's like, wait, what? I guess since you mentioned that during the story, because this camp is referred to as the Drifter Camp. So when you finish the game, or when you finish the mission, I can show you here. It's to make this your login, or I don't know what you want to call it, hub map thing. Would want to pick. So see, normally on Earth it'll be the orbiter for your regular one, but here, or maybe because I'm here, it's not. So yeah, the switch operations to the orbiter. But once you, I think it'll be in that spot where it'll say the drifter camp. Okay, so it's down here. So, and then you would just go there, and it's just basically your. Okay, yeah. I mean, though it isn't a demanded like it doesn't change your operator permanently, because I guess I can show you that is because you can actually the drifter camp. I mean, I guess spoiler, of course. You find out your Tenno is the drifter in the story. So this is. So they look a little bit like older but they even have unique armor, like he can't use the same. They can use the same head accessories, but like, so you have the drifter version of like the original suit, and they put in the cash shop a Grenier skin. Kind of like the outfit you start out in. In the afterwards, you can actually pick to switch between, but through the story, will be doing one or the other, and that potentially might be another thing that you stick to in future stories. But yeah, you can definitely see that it is building up to the Deviri paradox. And some things do get permanently changed. You can kind of see out here these sentient ships, but they're not really, they're not really doing anything. The only thing that changes post that's content-wise is Earth and Venus, basically the Orb Vallis and Cetus are playing, have a new
Operator, are you enjoying
bounty
the view?
for unique stuff that is involving the new faction that you get in the new war. Though, if you need to take pictures in Fortuna, definitely do it before the new war. And it does warn you that you can't do anything else in the game than the new war until you finish it, so bear in mind on that as well. Like it has you confirm it, like type it in or something like that. But yeah, this is the new Fortuna. And yeah, I did a brainwave thing for it, and it should still be up on my Twitch, but the past stream should automatically, because I do dual stream to YouTube as well, so. But yeah, this is the post New War Fortuna. Here we cracked lens up there. And then I think, yeah, the outside of this is a little changed too. Pretty much the same with different lighting, yes. Though when you do go there during the New War, it's a little bleak. But yeah, out here, all they really changed was loads. Looks like you know, the whole terraforming thing, because unless I'm mistaken, but it definitely looks like they did the surrounding area like it looks greener, like there's more foliage. There we go. Yeah, like see, this used to all be snow. It's not much of a change. And there's one other one of these lenses out here. I think once you get further away, it kind of goes back to like, I don't know, maybe not. Like I said, I've only been out here like once or twice. But yeah, they've warmed it up. Yep. But yeah, like I'll say for an example, because it kind of happens in the first early seconds of what, like what I was talking about, is one of the biggest complaints story-wise was, like I said, a lot of people didn't seem like there was that many, like they would have liked more filler, like story-wise of where they got to, which I mean, you remember the like one of the last cutscenes or whatever, which I think I can actually show here. You know, we had Ballas. Ballas was in chains with Era and Nata. Well, in this story, he basically becomes kind of king of the universe, and that's why we go into like this hiding and become the Drifter and all that stuff. But it's like, how did he move from this to that? Like, he had no power whatsoever, and now it's like, which I feel like it was them trying to say, you know, like, Ballas is kind of like Loki of the Marvel universe, where it's like, remember how he was in chains, but they also put like a mat thing covering his mouth because they knew that he could, like, you know, woo them or turn them over by just his own words. Where's... Yeah, it was this one, right? Oh, I guess it's New Year's right here. Yeah, see how he is right here?
We're ready, Nata.
So quiet. So dark.
Yeah, I just hear the fireworks and then someone just texted me, Happy New Year! So I was like, oh.
But, Mother...
New Year, New War. Oh, wait, no, that's horrible. Never mind. Ugh. That feels too real.
Remains, but you have her fire and more.
Yeah, but see, like...
You can finish what she started.
Finish.
In the beginning, it sets it up where...
Bring peace
basically leads everything. It's like, how did he get? And like I said, I just feel like
Lua, the Lotus, I
they didn't.
attacked you.
They didn't spend enough time explaining that, like, he probably
You died.
used his eloquence and stuff like that to.
You don't
And
remember
he was always in
everything,
control type thing, like a Loki type thing.
Yes, your aphids wounded me, and our forces were depleting fast. I knew I had failed. Failed you, my sister. Failed our family. I had no choice but to retreat.
No. You were destroyed. The Tenno made sure of that.
You're still recovering. With all that the Makers did to you, it will take time to heal.
He is one of them, isn't he? A Maker.
Finish the war, Netar.
Yeah, like I said, it is a tough sell to, from that ending to, like I said, Ballas is basically the arch villain of it, like. Or the big baddie, at least at the start of this. And I think that's the other important thing is people think, okay, that was the whole new war. It's like, no, they said this was kind of just the beginning and setting it up. And though I do like the one thing that they did, because like I said, they added those new bounties with the new faction that you're dealing with on both of them. So when you're farming,
Order seems to have misplaced those
during the
memories.
day, you do the bounty on Plains of Eidolon. When it's night and you can do Eidolon hunting, then you can do it on Orvalis. So you can constantly be farming it if you want to. I was like, that's a nice way, because that was always the annoying thing when, you know, Earth, it's like, oh, well, you got an hour break. And I think that's the one thing is well, I think they tried to stress it, but then they backed off on it because people were thinking it wasn't a whole story. Like, they're like, oh, we're only getting a piece of, like, because I remember people mentioning that and they were like, oh no, this is a big story, but it's, you know, so they kind of, yeah, it was a confusing, you know, discussion around it, because I think originally when they were saying how it was part one and people were like, wait, what? I thought we were getting the whole thing. It's like, well, no, you're getting all of the new war that we have here for you, but this is just the beginning. It's like, yeah, exactly, Tavik. Yeah, that's why I'm glad they at least did this system where if you're trying to farm them, I think I can see the rewards. Like, it still does that rotation, like, it'll be so many of these in the first rotation, and then when it does a whole cycle, it'll be a couple of the other things get switched out. So you still have to, you know, deal with that type of thing, but at least you're not taking that hour break. Oh. Yeah, this is the other part. That's a permanent change.
Be well.
I give you coordinates.
Yeah,
You go
basically
in,
it gives you,
you work,
yeah.
nobody but you comes out.
Yeah, they're called the Narmer. You need a lot of this for the recipes. Here's one of the weapons. I can see that being used in another Titania build to get even more, reduces damage by 20% while airborne. And stacking on, you know, another one. Oh, I didn't even look at that. More mods to grind Endo for, yeah. And I know a lot of people were saying this is a pretty interesting dagger. So, or dual daggers. When you do like it says here, has a unique neutral combo that blasts out 4 short range fireballs. So, basically if you do the whole melee hits that when you're, I think it's basically not moving forward or backward or anything like that, or so if you're just standing in the still position, it eventually will shoot out fireballs. I'd be interested to try these on top of maybe dagger scan. It's like teleport to a target within 10 meters on using a heavy attack. Like, imagine having a heavy attack build. Like maybe even coupled with like Ash or, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of cool little I'm curious. I'm trying to see what like that is a picture of.
Picky. You come back again soon.
Trying to see if anything changed out. How much really changed out here. Yeah, I was like, also like, I did like the railjack portion of New War, especially like one of the end scenes. I'm trying to think of, or one of the last things you do in the railjack. It's like pretty cool. Sure if they really did do too much. I guess that. I don't remember ever seeing that in the skybox. Not 100% sure where it is, but one of the ships or. You do get some weapons upon completion of it, like I think you get a bow that's, I think a lot of people are liking it because this bow is like skill based in the sense that I can equip it real quick for you.
Ghouls came from bags. You will leave in them.
Basically, the bow is first off infinite ammo, which is nice. It still has the load time, but you're not gonna have to worry about. Tarok. Because it's basically like an energy arrow. Thing with it is like you'll see on the reticle when I try to shoot it. Now you can do quick shots or fully charge, but it will actually have a bigger explosion. So, you know, you got your regular shots here. Now fully charge a bigger bolt like that. The thing is, I think it's if you get it, see how there's a, it looks like at the 8 o'clock position and 12 o'clock position there. Those two lines. If you get it within there, I think it does like a bigger explosion. So there's like a skill base to it. I think a lot of people are really liking that. Okay, let me go see if I can find some. Not good with bow. Now the hard part, naming the new character. Oh, I was like, what new character? Like, I was thinking you were talking about Warframe story, but. Yeah, that's always the tough part, huh? Oops. Let me see if I can. Yeah, this has like the. People are saying like the. Kuba Brahma explosions and. Yeah, slowly working on it. Cool little bow. Used a little bit of the new Warframe. Haven't really done too much with it. Does seem fun though. I've been leveling Hero Prime. Yeah, I definitely want to get Hero Prime. I just haven't gotten to them yet. Sentient Wrath seems pretty fun. Like floating them in the air and you can just beat the crap out of them. Oh yeah, and they even buffed his what was it, Condemn. Like it seems like it might be a real, like even more so a pretty good Helminth ability. I was trying to think of like, oh, what Helminth ability or what characters would work on a helm on. Helminth. Now, do you not have the helmet thing in general, or just you mean like collecting all the different frames for it?
Stay awake, show some Vandelbar. We also have fried pond milk and a wide range of jerky.
I still got to rank up in once more. Okay. Well, if you ever need any help or something. Oh yeah, you gotta get it off of Sun. Reaching, figure out exactly what. Really that great. Oh yeah, the conservation tags. And hello, sir or madam, on YouTube. Not sure how to pronounce your name. I do apologize. Hopefully you're doing well. Happy New Year to you. Or Happy New Year's Eve, depending on where you're at. Big grade Titania just for the experience. I do eventually want to level up my Helminth, but what did I get out of that? Thing pulse. Oh, that's the Energy to heal yourself and grant matching energy to each ally. Thought I saw a couple people using that for pretty interesting stuff. Oh, a weekly. I'll be.
You know what they say. The road to good intentions be paved.
And there
with
isn't
hell.
a new Nightwave, just so you know. You don't have to rush into it. Yeah, it's kind of cool that over here is like a underwater view.
Everything in orders, operator? Is that a pun? I will attempt to bypass this fault.
I guess I can show. I think I still have the mail that it sends you afterwards. Too bad you can't spearfish from there. That would be nice. Where's the... Yeah, I guess I can't do it. Okay, so yeah, you get a weapon for your operator, the bow for yourself, picture, decoration, the camp as you're seeing. That's the skin for your operator, that weapon, and this, which I have not used yet, so. Yeah, you get a good bit of stuff for completing it. Yeah, Dama spearfishing is kind of nice.
Nora sleeps better knowing her dreamers are out there, working to lift us up. That's all we have time for.
That is very true. Fishing is coming to Guild Wars 2. Do it on a boat. Ah, here it is. Let's get you to the other spot that I was painfully missing. Yeah, it really opens up to a big spot. Decorate out here. Speaking of the expansion, I know you were on the fence before. I don't know. I just have had really no huge interest in playing Guild Wars 2, and I don't know. It's like the lead specs really haven't intrigued me all that much. It's like, yeah, I don't don't know. It's like part of me wants to. At this point, I don't think I'm going to do it at long. By that point, I was talking with Andrew earlier. It's like Lost Ark seemed intriguing, and that's going to be around February. I'm actually excited to try some of Sky Climbers when that comes out in March. Ooh. They're early access, so it's like with what little time I've already had to play, and I'll probably be playing a little bit of Destiny 2 here and there, Warframe. It's like there's so much. So pretty much at this current time, probably not. I am curious to see where the story goes. Yeah, there's a ton coming out in the next few months, but nothing in January, it feels like. At least it feels like. I don't know. You guys know something? Let me know. So beautiful. Oh, that's cool. Critical Role animated show coming out in January. Nice. Oh, yeah, I think these are the weapons that came out. Daggers. Fireballs. I don't know. Never been a good person. Oh, it'll be on Amazon Prime, huh? I'll have to check it out then. In this weapon. Thrusted it into the ground with a tactical combo. Rip it out in a shower of electricity. Pretty cool. What's this one do? Neat tactical combo that whips a wide wave of energy with each stroke. Yeah, that actually sounds thing if it's a here's how wave, but yeah, that makes it even more insane on potentially clearing out rooms. And here's the Vernier suit going for the drifter. Form. Yeah, I never got into the whips, but like I said, hearing that wide wave of energy, definitely intriguing. Because they were crazy to begin with. Oh, if you haven't seen these look nice. If you're luck skins for Mesa and Volt that are based off of like Sentient. Oh, you picked them up? Okay. It'll look. It's got like a. Really looks like it's got like a Vomvolus face going on right there. It makes me want to play my Volt more. Oh, nice. I do like the concept of these, and I'm slowly working on them. You know, you buy these ones, tasks, it'll give you other second tier back peas. Still got one tier to go. Oh, man. Is it? Well, it's only 12:30. I thought it would be later. Yeah, I would like to play some more Railjack and stuff, because I still need to get the final tiers of these. Man, now I am falling apart. Before I make everybody else yawning insanely, if I already am, I do apologize. But yeah, I think I'm going to actually call it there, and I'd potentially like to stream tomorrow. Like I said, I might see if my buddy wanted to get into the Destiny 2 30th anniversary stuff, which there's just a lot of grinding for that, so maybe it'll be something like that, or who knows. But yeah. Yeah, I don't have many intrinsics. I think I have about 5 to 6 on most. Yeah. Honestly, if you bought the that cosmetic set that I was showing you, the one requires destroying sentience, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, how do you do that?" Basically the easiest way is to go into Orphix Venom, or the Orphix thing that we were talking about earlier, because as you're running that, it's just all sentience. So it's actually a good way to do that one. So, which is a Railjack thing. So. All right. Oof, yeah, I muffled that one a little bit for you, but yeah. Like I said, no guarantee, but hopefully we'll stream something tomorrow. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming out, and we'll see everybody next time. And yeah, thanks Tavik and Angier for hanging out. And also the couple other people from YouTube that trickled in. It was nice to actually see people trickling in from YouTube. That's cool. But yeah, take care everybody. Happy New Year and be safe. Later all.